You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Not even thinking that we would realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from before. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us pay. So the children could see their way. Make them get on their knees and pray. Then I'll be up to judgment day. Just can't make it this way. Please deliver us today. Be like the Israelites did day. Please send us another Moses again. Lord, we just can't make it this way. Yes, deliver us today. Oh, we just can't go this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Please listen to what I say. Yes, hurry up with judgment day. We just can't make it this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Must we get old and gray? And the children can't see their way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. We like the Israelites in day. Please send us another Jesus again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Lord, we just can't go this way. Lord, we just can't make it this way. No, we just can't go this way.
I say you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man do get nothing easy. I say you get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that they care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, but up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that eagle eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. Say we got up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jabbing, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that dragon eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking. You get it there easy. You got to practice economy. From getting licks from the slave master to become the land owner, brother, is a terrible journey. Packed with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, pick up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who have the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And you know what we always say, ladies and gentlemen? Doesn't matter what color t-shirt you have on. You have on a pink t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt, an orange t-shirt. Doesn't matter what planet you're from. You're from Mazatania, Xenorania, Sonoranias. Each and every one is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, this is how we start the thing.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, though, come with me. We do have dad on WZYE, Santa Medite.
Yeah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we start the thing here in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we always say we originate, we don't imitate. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We are the only program on the planet that have a pledge to you, the people, that when you come here in the village, you will get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And since we live by that, we actually have a pledge. Here we go. Take a listen.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it, our pledge to you, the people, that we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And as folks, as you get in, don't forget Shady Live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, on X. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. And let me bring in the man himself, the young man, the traveling man across Trinidad and Tobago as a young man, the one and only Uncle Tommy. Tommy, how are you going?
Good, thanks, and a good evening to you and everybody in the village. How was your day today?
Today was an easy day. An easy
All
day.
right.
I did 3 miles.
How many miles did you cover?
I did 3 miles today, Tommy. And I did them at 8 minutes and 45 seconds per mile. I was walking today.
All right, but
Today
at
I
least you,
decided to just take it easy. But Tommy, I didn't tell you. Today's Thursday.
the 19th.
Sunday. No, I think I told you that. I did 5 miles. The fastest I did in a long time. 5 miles in about 36 minutes and 25 seconds, boy. But it was like 720 per mile. Yeah. 720, 20, 40, 60. And then that's 40. Yeah. 721 per mile. 7 minutes and 21 seconds. Yeah, but I needed about 2 days recovery after that.
I can imagine, because you're
Yeah.
getting younger, you know.
I sleep well that night, but I sleep like a baby, but I ain't gonna lie. You know, some of them days when you sleep, you just sleep through the night. But I slept through the night. Didn't just sleep, I slept.
You slept through the night.
Yeah, I slept through the night. It didn't get easy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, and sometimes, Tommy, what when I train hard, I just be too tired to sleep, man. I know
That
understand
happens.
that.
That happens. I remember when I played music and I played too hard. I couldn't
Uh,
sleep sometimes.
mm. You know what I take before I go to bed? Magnesium. You ever heard that magnesium does make you put you to sleep?
This is true. I need some right now.
No, that's yeah. I didn't know that because I used to take magnesium as part of my vitamin package, right? And then I was told that, or I read somewhere that it's better to take it at night
At,
because
at nights, yes. At
it
night.
helps with sleep.
Song sleep, yeah.
And I guess some nights it works and some nights I don't know if it works. Cause I
But
take
then,
what a 400
but then they say you gotta get good quality magnesium because sometimes you get stuff that is rubbish.
Oh, that's true too. No, no, I just use a company called Now. Is it Now? Yeah,
Yeah,
they have good ratings.
I had some now vitamins and this doctor rubbish too.
Eh? I because I did some reviews on it, and what is happening is that some of the vitamins they make are good, and then some, yeah, it's a waste of time. Right? And like for example, we talked about B12. B12 have two different type of B12. It have one with cyanide and one without cyanide. And
You have to be so conscious of these things when you're shopping for vitamins.
but and Tommy, think about it this today, boy. Organic products. Think about trying to buy organic products today.
Wow, you telling me? I've been recommended strictly organic and this and that and the other thing.
Mm.
Man, it's something else.
Now,
The prices.
yeah, yeah, well. I went in Whole Foods the other day, and like when I talk to kids in the class, tell them I call Whole Foods whole paycheck
And you're wrong.
because when you're going in, I went in there. I was looking for some organic cashews, 13.99 for like a pound, $13 and
Right.
99 cents,
Ridiculous.
And when I went to Trader Joe's, it's like 8.99. I was like, wait, how much is it, folks? For folks who are listening, just if you know, how much is a pound of organic, unroasted, unsalted cashew nuts in Trinidad? Go to the whole. How much is a pound of organic cashew nuts? Let's say organic. Doesn't matter whether it's roasted or salted or any. A pound of organic cashew nuts. You think? You think it'll be more than 25 TT dollars? TT. We going dollar to dollar. You think so, Tommy?
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it's more.
Yeah, you think it may be more?
Wouldn't be surprised.
I never bought cashews in Trinidad. I had regular nuts, but I never bought cashews in Trinidad. Anyway, let's go to the chat. Mr. Intellectual was first in. Good evening, Pro Uncle T and all villagers. Hope you all are tremendous. Thursday filled with all of God's goodness, choice, and choices, blessings. Yeah. Mr. Intellectual say, why do some people feel the whole population of TT dotish? Remove of those we are crayfish. Are we that gullible? Nobody went to school. We just fell on our heads. Mr. Intellectual, Tommy, I have to say this. After I listened to the Attorney General and Donna Cox, I immediately had us to do an editorial. Immediately. Tommy, if that googly gawk and dotishology, stupidology, foolishology, and that kind of madology that them come and trying to impose on people with that $25. By the way,
$25,000.
yes, 25,000.
It's ridiculous.
Tommy, listen to that, eh? I got to give this government credit. They are very consistent in making errors. And the errors could go from 3 billion to 25,000. Think about it.
Yep.
And Tommy, I sit down and I ask myself, boy, I said, how could you be a government that's going after the most disadvantaged people in your country? People living on a fixed income. And you in the middle of the night trying to take that away from them, boy? And only because you got caught red-handed with your hand in the cookie jar, right? You come and gain me some type of cock and bull story. And you know what's even worse, Tommy? The Attorney General throwing some little what was it? Was it a PS? Whoever, little person under the bus, boy. And them coming and tell people, boy, somebody else put that in there, Tommy. Tommy, you mean you know something? I understand it better now, eh? Because this is the same government that bring companies to Trinidad who fully involved in corruption and they knew absolutely nothing about it. So they don't do the homework. This is a lazy government. They're lazy.
That's it.
They're lazy. You mean a bill had to pass through 3 different levels and none of them can catch it? None of them. Is when it was brought to their attention, they say, hey, wait. Yesterday, Donna Cox was defending it. Yesterday, you know? Jack Warner is so correct. Yesterday is yesterday and today is today. I wonder how them PNM pensioners feel, boy. I wonder how them feel to know that you voted for a government, right? That wanted to take away your little caca that you gained in your twilight years. Nah, Tommy, I'm missing something. I'm missing something.
No,
Tell me
you're missing nothing. They're consistent.
You know, that is wicked and evil in the most high places, you know. And Tommy, you know what make it even worse, boy? Sometimes I just tell myself, Tommy, you know what? Them PNM pensioners, they should really impose that on them. But I can't think like that. Because you know, them defending that too, Tommy. Them defending it, you know, saying, well, it's an error. Anybody could make an error.
Well, they're getting away with it.
Yeah, they're getting away with it, boy. But I really think them. Tommy, you think the PNM just want to lose this election?
Maybe.
You feel so?
I would be surprised if they do.
Sometimes I just wonder if them fellas and them know what will happen. And them just trying to do things to get that outcome.
You want anything to drink too?
I just think they try to do things to get our outcome. Let me finish in the chat. Yeah, Mr. Intellectual. Okay. Dean Khan, welcome. Takesha, welcome. Good night, everyone in the village. Welcome to you. Only love in the village, no room for hate or negativity, just love. Yeah, you know how long we ain't see what's your name again, boy? Tell me what's your favorite friend again?
Nadia, she's missing.
Nadia. We ain't seen Nadia in a while. Bijam said, good day, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street. All listeners locked on Share Life today menu cabbage, fry, and sada roti with Morbi. All right. I mean, cabbage fry. I fry cabbage.
One and the same.
I thought this is just stewed on cabbage.
You could fry it.
Fry it.
Yeah, you can fry it.
You had fried cabbage?
I like cabbage steam.
I always know. I told you only steam cabbage. I never know we fry cabbage too. You never had it though.
What you do is you fry the, or you brown the garlic, and then you put in the cabbage, and then you put water. That's what I do. I would do.
Yeah. We steam it. I steam it. You know what? I starting to feel Bijam just put them thing in there just to antagonize me. I feel so. You ain't think so?
You up to something?
Yeah. You up to no good. Fried cabbage. I never know about no fried cabbage.
Does that make me hungry? I have something in front of me. It make me want to eat it.
Yeah. I don't. Bijam, you see that one? I feel you're making that one up. How much people had fried cabbage? That is not staple food in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't think so. Donna Ramlochan, welcome. Aisha, where Aisha is? Sister Aisha. Blessings to Orlando Octave. I'm to Orlando Octave. Blessing evening, Hanif. Blessing evening, Donna and Takesha.
Orlando probably listening.
She listening? Yeah, she da listening.
He has to be.
Yeah, she had to be listening.
No, Orlando is a man. That's the singer.
Who's that?
Orlando Octave is a man.
Yeah. I know that's a man. I know that's a singer. I know he. Yeah, I know he. Full song. Good evening, Pro Wars and Uncle Stephen. Wall Street. You ever eat boiled shatine seed? What is that one, Tommy? That's shatine. Do you mean the seed on top of the shatine?
No, only have one seed. Is it shatine?
But wait. He says shatine seed. When you boil the shatine, that is it?
That's the seed.
They call that the seed too?
The shatine is a seed inside of a what looks like a breadfruit.
Tommy,
But it's a bread nut.
how that making sense? A mango have a seed.
Yeah, shatine it looks like a breadfruit, but it's a bread nut.
Bears eat the shatine.
Yeah, which is the seed inside of the pod.
Oh, okay. No. I still don't understand that. The seed in
You know what a shatine looks like on the tree?
Tommy, you think that any shatine tree in Chumaka? Come on, man.
All right, well, Google it and you'll understand what I'm saying.
No. I didn't. Yeah, Bijam, welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Understand this, right?
Yeah.
You follow me?
I'm following you.
when the sometimes there's get ripe shatan on the tree, right? When it fall, right?
Yeah.
They just take the seed and boil it. Right? Clean it out and boil it.
Okay.
It's good for gas and thing.
Wait. Bijam, isn't the shatan
Yeah.
waiters eat? Isn't the shatan waiters eat? You just when
The
you
seed that is cooked. Yeah.
wait now.
That is cooked shatan into, but sometimes have ripe shatan on the tree and it fall.
Yeah.
You clean it out and you boil it.
Okay.
Some people are roast it too, right? Roast shatan seed. You have boiled shatan seed also. It's good for gas.
Okay. So it's one and the same shatan you'll be eating, the seed. Right?
No, you just cook shatan, you just clean shatan and cook it like curry shatan and everything, right?
Yeah, but like
you see that yeah.
when we went to
Right.
St. Lucia, right? They had shatan. And the man make a shatan punch from with shatan. So what we do, we just take the shatan and we eat the shatan. That the seed too you're talking about.
Yeah, the seed is easy seed too, but this when it ripe, the seed gonna be hard, so you boil it. But shatan itself, let's cook shatan in prayers and things like palmis. It resemble palmis. They look like palmis. Right?
Okay.
Curry shatan.
Okay. What shatan has been? It has come like one, or it'll be more than one in something.
It'll be more than one on a tree that you pick and you clean it out, you take off the skin,
No,
the
but
skin
I'm
of the
saying
pickery.
it has grow like you know, it have one mango. Is it something inside and they have 5 seeds inside of it?
Is that plenty seed?
No, but like our breadfruit is, right? You know, like a
You have the
breadfruit.
flesh and mate, you just have to peel the shatan, right?
Yeah.
And take all the guts like inside. That way you eat the thing inside. When you have the pickery
right.
skin, right?
Okay.
And you cook that.
Okay,
but
okay.
when the shatan get ripe on the tree and it fall down from the tree, you clean it out, take out all the guts and thing, and you boil that.
Oh, okay.
And it's good for gas and thing, right?
Oh.
When you hear like good gas, they may not run, right? Carbon dioxide.
Oh,
all right,
God.
I look
Yeah, man.
listen.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you later. I chat time.
There's some confusion. Because the truth be told, inside this satire, the seed is what the pod looks like a breadfruit.
And the shatan inside it.
Yeah, the seeds inside it.
But that's why I was asking.
And the seed is what you consume.
Right. So you can't like pick one shatan. It's not one shatan. It's a set. It might be 2 or 3 inside something.
One pod would have as many as probably maybe 40. Depends on the size. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I never know that. I didn't know that. And Mr. Intellectual says $35 a pound for cashews. That's expensive, boy. $35?
Which is like $6 US.
Yeah, but I mean in Trinidad, 1 for 1, that's expensive, man. I don't think the AG has found his feet since getting into office. It is though he overwhelmed by the demands of the cult of the PNM. That fella just look like he doesn't be sure, you know. Caribbean Soul, good night. Good night to you. Joan, welcome. Yeah. Caribbean Soul just come. Dane says fried cabbage with tomato and saltfish. We used to boil it up. Let me boil it up. We used to stew the cabbage with tomato and saltfish. That's what we used to do. Yeah. We used to stew it, but we didn't used to fry it. Yeah. Blessed evening. Patricia, welcome. Blessed evening to Professor Watch, Uncle Tommy and all the villagers. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, thank you. Dane says it has fried down till it's tender, Wall Street. It does get sweet. When I come to Trinidad, I go and try real thing, boy. I never had no fried cabbage, boy. You gotta try that, boy. You gotta try that. Donna says, ripe shattine seed. What is the difference? If it's ripe, you could still boil it and thing, right? Hey, um, Caribbean Soul. I was absolutely thinking about talking about this tonight. Serious. I ain't gonna lie to you. Caribbean Soul says, what should have a feeling the UNC will dismiss Pep before the 2025 election is called? Philip will make the UNC look bad with his statements. Folks, we played something here previously with respect to Philip Alexander. I don't want to digress, but I'll go digress for a little bit. I was going to say the same thing. I want to tell Mrs. Kamala Prasad Busesa, you see that fella? That fella is a runaway horse. He's a runaway horse. And I go play the video for you again. Let me see if I can get it here quick before we go for the break. I'm gonna see if I can get it quick for you. Yeah. But I'm not gonna play the video with him and the things he said. Because I mean, and I talked about this previously. There must be a line. You have to have a line. There must be a line. And in my estimation, Philip Edward Alexander has no line. None. Zero. Naught. And it is very difficult to have that type of person in your party or be part of what you're trying to accomplish. Because you don't know what you're going to say. What you going to say, when you going to say it, and how we going to say it. Let me see this here. Is this the one, boy? I have two of them. Let me see if this is the one here. Hold on, So hold on, folks. Let me play this for you. Again, I don't Volsang want to know again the conversation on food. Yeah, we learning, Volsang. Come on, man. You want to learn too? I want to learn, All right. I don't know why this thing does happen like this. Okay, let me try this here. I know why that thing does happen like that, nah? Let me see. All right, folks. I'm just gonna play it like that. Take a listen to this.
So all of these politicians having all of these protest events against the government, turn on your light, take off your shirt, meet us around the savannah, meet us on the beach. All that's cool. But the message all they're sending to the public is this: that you all really don't put country first. If you all can't unite, all of you, that means you think worse of each other than you think of the government. Think about it. You hate the PNM, you do all the protests in the world, but you hate each other more. And individually, all of y'all too small. Collectively, it might make a difference, but you are telling the public all of those other politicians are to be avoided because you are avoiding them. So where you think you're going? Turn on your light, take off your shirt, and tell all let them pull the ego aside and put country first. And let me tell you something. I'm afraid to talk about the leader. The only politician in this country that is a real agent of change that could lead anything is Philip Edward Alexander. And I want to tell you, the best way to figure out who is the right person to lead, get all of the leaders of all the political parties, all of the wannabe prime ministers together on a stage, and let's debate. Last man standing, Whoever win, that's the leader. Follow the leader. If you're really doing this for country, that's the way forward. Think about it.
All right. So that's just that one there. There was supposed to be another one. Um, I'll go find that one. Let me see if I find that one right now. It's another one. That one was in the yeah, Tommy, I mean, I just feel that you know,
You think he's smarter than everybody else?
he's the smartest guy that never won anything in Trinidad and Tobago.
He's the
Never won
brightest.
anything. Huh?
And should I say brighter? Forget. He's the brightest.
Oh, look at here. Look at here. This is it. This is it. Oh, sorry, I just missed it. I think this. Let me get this one. This is it. This is the one I wanted to play. This is the one I want to play. I want to play this one. I'm playing the one when he disrespect that, and I want to play what Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bissessa said about the about his state. Okay, here we go. We can kind of fast forward this.
So, other politicians are to be avoided because you're avoiding them. So, where you think you're going? Turn on your light, take off your shirt, and tell all like pull the ego aside and put country first. And let me tell you something. I'm afraid to talk about the leader. The only politician in this country that is a real agent of change that could lead anything is Philip Edward Alexander. And I want to tell you, the best way to figure out who is the right person to lead, get all of the leaders of all the political parties, all of the wannabe prime ministers together on a stage, and let's debate. Last man standing, whoever win, that's the leader. Follow the leader. If you're really doing this for country, that's the way forward. Think about it.
A few moments later.
I do a video before the little stunt in the savannah, and I said that of all the outside parties, I am the best agent of change. Griffith and his gal pal T-Bag went and make a video trying to pretend that somehow that also includes Kamala and the UNC and Rowley and the PNM. And the rest, I want to tell Griffith, listen, brother, you're following not enough to make a difference, eh? But in case, just out of an abundance of caution, in case you convince one person, let me convince that one person tonight that Gary Griffith is a political misfire, a political con artist. All he has is a set of rubber words that is bouncing different directions depending on who he wants to frenzy and cozy with today, tomorrow. Gary will kiss you on your face and know exactly how he will stab you in your back tomorrow. That boy, listen. Kamala Prasad Bissessa is the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Philip Edward Alexander fully supports Kamala Prasad Bissessa as the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And of all the third parties, Philip Edward Alexander is the strongest agent of change. And that video was to get them to come and debate. But he afraid debate because you know why? If he come out to debate, you're going to hear him because until they write it down and rehearse it for him to read, he's nothing. Everything he telling all you about policing and fixing that, he read from other people's work. Gary Griffith is a political shit stain, a misfire, and a waste of time. I, Philip Edward Alexander, distance myself from any videos made by Gary Griffith and his girl pal T-Bag. And I want to tell you all again that I support Kamala Prasad Bissessa as the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and that will not change.
Okay. Okay, the results of the last election in 2020. Let me get rid of that. The People's National Movement get 322,180 votes for 49.05%. United National Congress get 309 votes, 322,180 votes for 49.05%. The UNC got 309,654 votes for 47.14%. The PDP got 10,368 votes for 1.58%. The Progressive Empowerment Party, PEP, received 5,930 votes for 0.90%. The ILP received 3,817 votes for 0.58%. The Movement for Social Justice received 1,039 votes for 0.16%. And the other smaller parties received 524, 496, 368. So, 5,900 votes for PEP. That is when they really had a party. That is when it just wasn't the one man show. That's when they had a party. So, in my estimation, that fella, he been very consistent in his behavior. You know, my mother-in-law always tell me a liar has no memory. Although don't forget that, you know. Tommy, you know, sometimes people just forget that.
How could they?
No, because when I first said it, people just, what are you talking about, buddy? What are you talking about? Yeah, when we come back from the break, I will play what Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bissessa said about not endorsing Philip Edward Alexander comments. Let me see if I can run through some of the other chat here. Volsang say again the conversation on food. Yeah, we're talking about food. Bijam just sidetrack the program. Nah, Bijam don't sidetrack it, man. We like to talk about food, man. Nah. No, Tommy. No. Volsang says, okay, here I go. Shatai and curry is sometimes referred to as curry goat.
Not.
Nah, he just making joke. Just making joke. Donna says, yeah, Mr. Carnage. Hey, Mr. Carnage.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah,
Mr. Washington.
you had 2 minutes before the top of the hour. Go ahead.
Repeat.
You have 2 minutes before the top of the hour.
I'll call back.
All right, cool. All right. When Shatain Green.
You curry it, and when it ripe and fall, you boil it. That I know.
All right, Mr. Intellectual, we had 2 minutes before the top of the hour. Go ahead.
It's only.
Hello?
Shatain is what it is called a sky goat.
Sky goat?
Sky goat.
Sky what?
Goat.
Sky goat.
Sky goat.
Yeah.
So if you curry it, it's curry goat?
Well, it's a nickname for it. Sky goat.
Oh, I didn't know that. Look, I learned something new to this. Sky goat.
It had different ways to cook shatain, you know. It had ways to cook the ripe ones. It had ways to cook the green one. You understand?
Yeah.
So you could make punch hunting with the ripe ones. You could make punch with the nuts from or the seed from the shatain, the ripe shatain. You could cook the the green ones. You cut up the seeds and the gut inside, and you curry that like curry shatain.
Okay.
You understand? And the ripe ones, you could use it for punch. You got inside, or the seeds on them. You could cut them up and boil them, or you could curry them one side. You could make punch and thing with the seeds. You could do a lot of things with it.
You could roast
it and
stuff
like
St.
that.
Lucia make a punch from with the shatain. That was the first
you
time
could do
I
a
had
lot
that.
of things with it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Let me leave you to do your top of the hour.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Tommy, I didn't know that. Tommy, you knew that?
I know you just curry it when it's green. Cook it as.
All right. Volsang said Dane is like when your car beat them, join them. Don't I say it's similar to jackfruit? Where's jackfruit again, Tommy? Now you go for the break. We'll be back. Folks, we'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. We'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, share the live WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook and X. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Talk, text, and voice notes are welcome.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. Florida, welcome.
Hey, good night, Mr. Hanson. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night to all the callers, all the texters, everybody live. Glad to see all my family alive and well for another program. So again, the food talk a little bit before you get on serious, right?
Yeah.
So when I was in Trinidad, the neighbor had all prayers and they was Hindus. So, but my partner now, family from America come down. But he born up there. So he ain't no tradition from Trinidad. It's the first time he come down. So the Indian people and them they just call pumpkin and shit. They say curry. Mr. Tommy might know what I'm talking saying. So they just call it fig to curry, shatain to curry, pumpkin to curry. You understand? So when we going to eat now, so the neighbor now, when I give he now, because you know he like the little white boy, the American accent and thing. So the neighbor asks him, he say, you want pumpkin to curry? He have no, I go eat it right there. Local listeners are Tommy.
Tommy, you know what I remind me of? When I was up in Chumakak, right? A fella say, he go take a man for me. I said, no, partner. I go take man for myself. He said, he go take a man for me. Oh, God. Dane says, if you think GG's a loose cannon, PA is, you know, that fella off the chat, you know.
Yeah. Let me hear what the lady had also say to respond to him.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just go through here with this. Let me just finish this thing here in the chat. Volsang said they first had the AG covering up the Muslim case file and a subsequent investigation was launched into that. And today, like most investigations, no results have been forthcoming. Okay. Gordon Joseph says, good evening all. Hope you enjoyed today. Give God thanks for it and seek to love God more and more. That is what makes it easy to love people. All right. Hey, Gordon Joseph, they asked me to ask you this question. They want to know, why did you kick the dog when you were 6 years of age? Somebody asked me to ask that question. So if somebody asked me, I'm just asking you. They said, what was the cause of you kicking the dog when you were 6? Georgia said, Wall Street, what about coconut chutney? Tommy, I feel like making them things up. You ever had coconut chutney? Huh?
No, there is coconut chutney.
No, what is that now?
Chutney made with coconut.
How you make it?
With pepper and with other things.
Where do you grate the coconut?
Yes.
And then like how you just make chutney, you put pepper and all kind of thing inside it.
Yes.
You know, Tommy, but I'm not a pepper person, eh? But a fella from Lavantil make a what do you call that, boy? Is it chutney, boy? That the kind of hot one with mango and thing in it.
Yeah.
That's chutney. But I'm not a fan of that, right? I ain't gonna lie to me, boy. That boy tastes real good, boy. I lick down all of that, boy. And the fella from Lavantil, eh? That was real good. That was real good.
You were cultured.
Yeah, boy. Just showed us that you had a fried cabbage with saltfish and tomatoes. Okay. You know about that, boy. Well, Santi Walls, I believe I can teach you a lot about our culturally diverse and sumptuous locals. Come home incognito and partake in what we have to offer. Tommy, why you put incognito?
Because he don't want you to be in danger.
Oh, that's what it is. All right. Thanks, Wilson. Thank you a lot. What? CS UNC there? What is that, Tommy?
I understand the abbreviation.
Yeah. I mean understand that either. I don't understand that. Me don't understand that. Just so that what shit you have to cook the satine with curry and coconut water. Tommy, you had coconut chutney is not something that they sell like how they sell pineapple chow and thing, right?
No, but you maybe somewhere there is, but I don't I could off the top of my head I can't remember any place selling coconut chutney.
I don't remember that at all. I never had that. Yeah, Mr. Florida.
Yeah, Mr.
You had coconut
Sorry.
chutney?
Yeah. So I called to let you know where it is. So Mr. Hansen,
Yeah.
you know you dig out the coconut, right?
Wait, you pick the
And the
coconut
roast.
from the tree, man? Or
Yeah.
when you break the seed, you
Yeah.
I got
It's a dry coconut. And when you dig it out,
Yeah.
you roast it. You roast the coconut itself till it get black. Then you grate it or you blend it up.
What?
And then so you get like a fine like, and then you blend up your garlic, your pepper, your shallow belly, everything in it, and then mix it up. It's a dry chutney. It's not a wet chutney like we see on your doubles and all that. You know?
I ain't gonna like that.
It's a dry chutney.
I think I go like that. The burn part, I know.
You gotta taste it first.
Yeah. When you come to that, I tell you, COP is the man you have to go by. But there's a thing, I forget what the thing name is, Ansel. You know, you roast tomatoes, you roast okra, you roast baigan, you roast the pepper, you roast the garlic, and you pong it up. And it tastes real good. I forget the name of it, man. Mauritania or something like that. I don't know.
But Mr.
But
Florida,
whoever on the chat, they'll text you and let you know.
Mr. Florida, how you go roast it and then pong it up? You pong it up
You
first,
roast everything. You roast the baigan.
And then you pong it
you
up?
roast the tomatoes. Yeah. And then you put it in one bowl and you pong up everything.
Okay.
It's baigan, tomatoes, okra, pepper, the garlic, and you put your shadow belly and everything in it and then mix it up. I think it's Mauritania or something, but whoever on the chat who know about it, go let you know. Look on listening.
Thanks. I went on what is your name again, boy? What is that girl? The cooking girl from Trinidad. Somebody tell me her name the other night.
Last show the name was in the chat.
Natasha, was it Natasha? No, I went on Natasha to try to see her to see her rum punch. Maybe I go try that. I go try rum punch this Christmas. Anderson, good night. Look, even Caribbean Soul didn't know. Caribbean Soul didn't know, and he in Trinidad. So why all why, why all getting on my case? God knows only say what some of us laugh at. That host said he wants anybody but Dr. Rowley now. He again. Don't want Mr. Philip Alexander. No, because you anyway. Volsang says, Walls, I believe you owe me an apology. For what? Why you do now? Or you know, Caribbean Soul, but you don't be so on point sometimes and others worry about you. Gordon, if you used to pay attention to Wall Street often, this is not the first time you disagreeing with Philip Alexander. Wall Street had a disagreement, Philip, on how he always. Caribbean Soul, you're 100% correct. Always. Yeah? So you don't, you know, sometimes it's sad when you don't know that you don't know. Even though somebody tell you that you don't know, you don't want to know that you don't know. Even though you know you don't know, but somehow you don't want to know that you don't know. Even though I tell you that you don't know, but you still don't want to know that you don't know. That is Gordon Joseph. That is Gordon Joseph. He just don't know. You know, and the thing about it is that the disagreements that we had is based on all facts, you know. I didn't make them things up. I've said over and over and over, I'm not good at making up stuff. I'm just not good at that. I have never been good at making stuff up. You know, Tommy? Even growing up in Chumakak, I wasn't good at making stuff up. Yeah? And Caribbean Soul, you're right. Volsang says Gordon understanding of attention is to oh God. Caribbean Soul, I myself don't like Philip for the same thing. He has some good points sometimes, but the unnecessary cursing is not called for, especially when he's trying to get his message out there. And you know, calling a woman the B word. I keep Tommy, you must have a line, Tommy.
Yep.
You must have a line.
Philip have none.
He has no line. None. There's no line with that fella. That means to say, you don't know what that fella is gonna bring. You don't know.
Loose cannon.
A loose. Oh God, Tommy. Tommy, you're shooting tonight. But loose cannon. I didn't want to say that, you know. But that fella is a loose cannon. Loose as you could come. I mean, you know, have some kind of liner. And don't lie. If you can't remember, say I can't remember. Reporter, welcome.
Hello.
Reporter, you inside.
Yeah, good night, brother Tommy and brother Wall Street.
Reporter,
I'm listening to you, but
you calling to defend Philip?
Who Philip?
Alexander.
To defend him?
No, I just asking you, I know, because I see the call come right after.
Now, well, let me tell you something. I now come inside and I put on the phone because you just send message on your program is pop up on the two phone. So I put on one, you know, and the one that is you're talking about some fella who know and he don't know. So I responding to let you know about that fella who don't know that he don't know. You see those kind of people, you know you're the sprain ankle, you're the sprain finger, you go sprain your foot. Them coming to sprain people's brain. Them living with a sprain.
Like that one.
Reporter, hold up. Tommy, you had the round of applause there?
I had to go down in the.
All right, let me get it. Reporter, hold on. Reporter, hold on. Stay right there. Quick. Let me get this real quick. Take this. Reporter, go ahead.
Yeah, and as I was saying now, to the people across on my side here, now we see we're going to pass through the San Juan area tonight because I spoke about this heavy digging taking place in the San Juan area where they put down iron plate. And I want to alert the drivers who just come down the Eastern Main Road at night time, we always flying. When you reach by the Salwood traffic light, even if you get a green, take your time because they have some iron plate in the road there and the rain falling off and on. That is a sacrifice lane there. The part in the equation that they fix back one time as they dig, it becomes wavy and bumpy because they put it back. They dig in a place when rain falling plenty so the dirt wouldn't settle properly. So the pitch that they put there, it bumpy like wavy. So all you be careful using the Nation Road right now where they're digging up and moving through because that is a force they're using to claim souls. I could say that. I could say that. And I want them to know we are on to them where that is concerned. Stop digging up the road and leaving some important ditch outside of the road, them ditching them. People pulling away from them and damaging the vehicle. You understand? And I would like Mr. Rohan Sinanan to look into that. Mr. David, Mr. Gonzalez. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Gonzalez, Minister of Wassa. That man. All we on to all the policies. All the policies is not working for us. So for that reason, we go talk about it and you fix it back. I'm still waiting for the one on Park Street onto the Lady Young Road in Mova. There's a Park Street in Mova. You should know that Wall Street.
Yeah.
And better talk, we might know that. Right? And then have a set of small pebbles in the road there. When car edge those things, it have a lot of children as they playing little football right in the yard when they're swinging Park Street there. If something hit them in the face, the family will even realize it's a car pass and edge one of those.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, reporter. Sorry
So,
about that.
So these are the things I want to highlight around now. I'm literally highlighting these things around now. The latest talk, Brother Wall Street and these cars in Trinidad and Tobago is the Prime Minister's salary, boy. I know why the people talking about that. And there's 25,000 in the bank. I hear people talking about that in every corner. But I see them come and try to retract it yesterday with a press conference. You understand? But let me tell you of the government something. You see that pension, all they're going around, if all they didn't show they lost election, all they now show. Because the kind of people we hear talking, the elders are so upset just even to hear that is Patrick. They weren't even aware that it's Patrick Manning that first tried to bring the pension into a grant. They didn't even aware of that. Because you see the propaganda machine they have in the media houses and then they get phased out by people like yourself, Heavy and TC, and Roberts, and other people who see a different view and concern about the country. These views keep coming in the public domain, so people getting more information. PNM, you're doomed. You're doomed where politics is concerned. Look, this Minister of the Attorney General, they're talking about a public servant. Could put what public servant doing interfering with important documents that government ministers supposed to be in charge of it, or they feel somebody here is stupid. And I want to say this again to the people who come in and telling me about, don't worry about Dr. Rowley stepping down. Let me tell you all something. After the National Joint Action Committee with NJAC and Cambon and Leroy Clark and all these black men and them went against Dr. Eric William and marched with the Black Power movement. Eric William was going to try to bow out of politics and people was chanting, no, Eric, no, don't go. No, Eric, no, don't go. I hope it's not that Dr. Rowley looking for from the people in the East-West corridor to sing a song like that. But I will tell you, the song I hear them singing right now is Rowley must go. Rowley must go. I tell you, little children saying it, old people saying it. And I want them to know they've done playing the opposition Monday night meeting in the media houses in Trinidad and Tobago here. And what I heard that woman say, our country is in good. All that mismanagement and that's fundamental. And Dr. Rowley, I'm glad you have a back pay of $1 million to collect, and I'm glad your salary gone so high because when they start to drain back all you take, you and your partners them to put back in the country through the laws of the land. It's the laws because I realize the opposition always telling you all in the parliament, you all are breaking the law. We will know if all was really breaking the law after 2025. Good night, people.
Yeah, man. Bless. So Tommy, here is the what the opposition leader had to say about Philip's comment. Take a listen. Let me make sure it's in here. Okay, here it is.
leader.
Oh, come on now, man. What's going on here? I didn't think I wanted to play, no? All right, I know what I'm going to do. Let me try again.
Not supporting recent comments made by Progressive Empowerment Party, PEP, leader Philip Alexander about the grief displayed by People's National Movement, PNM, members following the deaths of Lisa Morris Julian and 2 of her children in a fire at their home in Arima on Monday. Following the tragedy, Alexander took to social media to attack Aruka/Maloney MP Camille Robinson Regis for her public show of anguish at the scene. After signing the condolence book for Morris Julian at the Red House Rotunda yesterday, Percy Besesser said she did not back Alexander's comments. Almost the entire opposition bench is here today in solidarity in public duty as we mourn the passing of our colleague, so I will not endorse those statements. If they have to burn, they will burn on election day, but I apologize for that, Percy Besesser said. However, she said she did not think Alexander's comments would affect her party's alliance with the PEP for the general election. I didn't hear it myself, and I would want to hear it before I make any decision, but I don't think that will affect our plans going forward. We have to win this election, and we need every hand on deck. We need every person on deck, and we have to remove this wicked, incompetent government. Opposition leader Kamala Percy.
Tommy, I hear what the opposition leader is saying, but I'm going to say again, there must be a line.
Yep.
There must be a line. If you are going to accept, and we have also said this, the way how you deal with little things is how you're going to deal with big things.
Yep.
The way how you deal with little things is how you are going to deal with big things. All right? All remember that, you know. Remember these, you know. Hey, KFC, welcome. KFC.
Good night, Mr. Wash. Good night, Uncle Tommy, man.
How you going, man?
Good night, bro.
What's going on?
That's the cleaning program, but
KFC internet game problems, boy.
Chop it. Come back around.
KFC, we in here, you know. We in here. Your thing going in and out. All right. KFC, you got a call back. You're going in and out. Frizzle foul. What is frizzle foul? Because of how the skin is. You call it that? Okay. Roast coconut first and put your shadow benny and other stuff. Wall Street, both the PNM and Attorney General's lying about the bill. Correct is right. Share the lives, spread the propaganda. The Belmont midfielder let us sit down on the bench.
Who are you working for?
Eh?
Who are you working for?
Who's that?
The Belmont midfielder.
Who are you working for?
Yeah.
PNM.
Right.
He's a PNM. You understand? Them PNM easy to make out, you know.
Some of them ain't shame at all, boy.
No shame, boy. No shame. None.
No shame in the game.
No shame in the game, you know. And Tommy, you know the sad thing it is, boy? Them watching their own people. And hear this now. Hear what them people in the Mugabe station are saying. When Wall Street calling, all he talking about is black, black, black. He only talking about black all the time. Right? And Tommy, they in the belly of the beast at the bottom of the economic ladder, you know. And watching our government, they support, have them at the bottom of the ladder, you know. They ain't even getting drugs, you know.
Self-hate.
Oh, yeah. You know, Dr. Claude Anderson says a race that's taught to hate itself and love the world will become its own oppressor. You're absolutely correct.
Absolutely.
People like the Belmont midfielder would have sit on the bench, and Gordon Joseph, and well, every once in a while, Patty does come off the bench. Every once in a while, but like and PNM Fox and them is loyalists, you know, Tommy. Them going down, you know. You know, it's like Jim Jones in Guyana, you know, them going down with the plan, you know. Once them give them that red Kool-Aid, Tommy, and they squeeze some of that Balizé juice in it, they're
Is that
good,
right?
you know.
Yeah.
They're good to go, you know. And you get them a red contact lens.
A red solo. Chase it down.
A red solo
Hello,
to
good
chase
night,
it.
Mr. Watson, Uncle Tommy. You hear me?
Yeah, we in your better
man?
now. Yeah, we in your better. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Right now, why is long in my base now, boy? I went by all internet provider, Flow, Cell.
Wow, you ain't go by the right one yet.
Yeah, KFC. Go KFC. When you call, you gotta either go by the pole or you gotta go somewhere. Yeah, hear this. Hear this, Tommy. Yeah, the Belmont midfielder was sitting on the bench. Wall Street, I thought you were a man of integrity. What does it mean by that? What do you mean by that? The Belmont midfielder was sitting on the bench. What do you mean by that? Rennie, welcome, boy. Love in the house, boy. You know how long we hear from me, boy? Tommy, look, we partner, Rennie, you know. Yeah. He said, good evening to Keisha, a long time, boy. The Belmont midfielder in the house, boy. We already acknowledge you, man. I never heard of Professor Ansam Libon. All right. Wall Street, you're a bitter man because you didn't get a building. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Florida.
Yeah, the night I get my answer, Mr. Tommy. So I have a question for all them PNM and them who on the chat who chatting and talking all that, right? We are talking about three things UNC do and three things that PNM do. I'm not going to include raising minimum wage. We are going to do that. So the three things that UNC do: raise pension, raise disability grants and all that, and give pregnant mothers, first-time pregnant mothers, $500. So I have a question for all the PNM supporters. Name three things that we already did similar to that in 10 years. Look on listening.
Mr. Florida, hold on. Come back in 2030 for the answer. Later. Come back in 2030 for the answer. Yeah, Gigi will make the best police commissioner. The Belmont midfielder sitting on the bench said, no views, envious Wall Street. You hate to see another black man reach. Typical crab in a barrel syndrome. All right. Okay. You just like to see your people suffering under a black man. That's what it is. You love that black people suffering under the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, and you accept that, Brian John. You accept that.
Self-hate.
Just like you said,
Self-hate.
Yeah, you accept that, Tommy. Yeah, you know, Tommy, when I listen to what happened with the Attorney General and Donna Cox and that $25,000 with respect to them pensioners, and them fellas call a press conference to talk about that. I say, boy, yeah, the financial guru, welcome.
Yeah, Professor Wall Street, good. Right now is I don't in a different time zone here. It's down like around 10 o'clock.
AM or PM? AM?
AM. Down under.
Where you in Australia?
Yeah, I went to Fiji and Australia, so I'm here until January.
Till January.
To deal with some issues here. Yeah, man. But I'm listening to your show. Good morning, good afternoon. Well, saying good morning here. Good day, they say, but
Yeah.
Good evening, Uncle Tommy. Good evening, Professor Walsh. Good evening, everybody. I listened to your discourse, and I wanted to call in on Tuesday, but I was traveling, so I couldn't. And I think you're hitting the nail on the head again with Mr. Philip Alexander, and you know, just like with you and with Dr. Rowley and the PNM, you learn, you live and you learn. Now, having supported the PEP, because as I say, I supported the PEP, and the reason why I supported the PEP initially was that I found Mr. Alexander's discourse with policy very, very thought-provoking and very, very, I think, could really...
And the financial guru. Oh, stop. I'll get the time. Listen, stop here. No, you and I are friends, eh? We are partners,
Yes,
eh?
sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And
yes.
you supported Pep, and we used to talk all the time. I said, boy, I said, Richard, you gotta watch this, boy. You gotta watch this. You gotta watch this. And
yes, I know.
Yeah, not to make like if I'm Pontius Pilate or anything, but I didn't figure out Prime Minister Rowley early though. I figured him out later. Right? But I figured out Philip earlier.
Gotcha. So here's the thing about Philip, right? As I say, and it's not only me who there's a saying, as I say, and I want to be very clear. I'm very pointed and very I speak my mind, but I speak it at times when it's necessary. So Philip is a very, very, and I told you that a lot of people may disagree. Philip is a very bright individual. Some people will disagree, but he is. Okay. The thing about Philip and even my family members who were in PEP before me here in New York, they had pulled out, and several friends who were in the PEP, I wouldn't call their names, had told me what you had in court with this gentleman. Because the fact is, if you look, Mr. Alexander had several people around 2017, Felicia, who I don't see her that much.
All of them gone.
We had
All
a
of them
very
gone.
vibrant PEP program here in New York. But the fact is, I had brought several people, and they always say, watch this gentleman, because it is not what you say, it's how you say. Now, you pointed out with PEP from the last general elections, they got about 5,000 votes. Now, the last last local elections, Progressive Empowerment Party, I think they did with the Farmers Workers Union, and they did split votes for the UNC NTA alliance. The problem is, and I wanted to ask you and Uncle Tommy, now that it's possible that the PEP is aligning itself with the UNC, and the fact that Philip continues to lamblast because he talks with two tongues. He's like a schizophrenic. You don't know what day of Sunday Philip would be for. And I want to be specific. The NTA, the COP, and the Hope Party seems like they may be in some sort of political alliance. I'm not sure, because everything is fluid. Now, Mr. Alexander has supported Mr. Prasad. But you pointed out in that video, he talks two things. He talks about everybody patting down, everybody, realizing we are, they say what the sum of the parts is equal is more than the whole, right? It's greater than the whole, whatever it is. He's talking about alliances and talking about people having to humble, but he's not showing that. So my question to you tonight, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street, is do you think at this juncture, given the fact that how the PNM is very unpopular, he pointed that out, that it would be critical for Mrs. Bissessa Prasad to sit down with if they combine with the combined parties of the NT, the Hope, and the other one, COP, and put if Mr. Alexander continues on this ad hominem attack on Mr. Griffith, that he should be kind of like placed on the back burner. That's my question, because it
all right.
seems how personalities are getting involved, and when you have a bigger picture, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and folks,
Yeah.
the PNM is creating great disarray in our country. I'm not going to go through that. As I told you, I wanted to talk about I was in Fiji, and I was telling you about the airport in Fiji. They
Yeah.
have more population passing through, and that airport in Tobago could never reach the amount that it is in Fiji. That's one point. But the point I'm raising, do you think that given the fact that the PNM is unpopular, but even though they're unpopular, they still can win with a disarray opposition? What's your thoughts on that? And I will leave you with that.
All right.
Do you think, how should they navigate with Mr. Alexander? Because one last thing, the last election, remember, if you go back, if you can look at those numbers, Professor Wall Street, Philip and the PEP split votes in critical areas in Ariman and Digo Martin Council. The votes that PEP garnered was able to the PNM to get through in the local government election. So I will leave you with that.
Okay.
And I'm locked on and listening.
All
And
right,
everybody have a good night.
Enjoy
Thank you,
Australia.
Professor Wall Street.
Same to you. Enjoy down on the.
Best.
No.
Huh?
No, Miss Posabi says it's gonna have to rein in PEA if she want to get some results from the union.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, KFC.
Mr. Wall Street.
Yeah, man. We hear you loud and clear. Turn on your TV or wherever you have any background.
If you name, I send some voice tonight. Put my voice today, I have my problem.
All right, I go play them. Okay. Yeah, Tommy. It's an easy bean. Anyway, let me read this comment first. Caribbean Soul, you missed the whole bus from 2 years. I know he don't like Philip, but his memory failed him again. He wants anybody but Dr. Rowley. But now he wants to see PE back. You see? He doesn't even know what he's talking about. You know, I just hate when people prove me to be correct, you know. I just get vexed. You know that, Tommy? I just get upset when people prove me correct. You see? I said the man don't know that he don't know. And if you know he don't know that he don't know, he don't want to know that he don't know. If you tell him that he don't know, even though he know that he don't know, he still don't want to know that he don't know. If you tell him that he don't know. Oh, anyway. Volsang say I was just thinking myself of Gordon. The man contribution can sprain brain. Oh God. PE doing all that, saying all that, but your yellow leader is comfortable to work with him, shaking my head again. Gordon, Wall Street never wanted to see Philip Alexander back. When Kamala held that meeting and Pep was one of the party Wall Street speak about, that Philip will cause a lot of problem in the UNC party. I spoke about that. Yeah, I absolutely did. Yeah. You see, consistency is not, it ain't easy, you know. Gordon, so you have nothing to say about Obika joining PNM after all that man said about the PNM. All right. You know what? Caribbean Soul, as you said that, let me do something here. I want to do something, Tommy. You know what I'm thinking? You know what is going here, Tommy? When people say something,
It spark something in your brain.
Yeah. It'll spark something in your brain. So I have to look for this. I will take the time and look for this because I want
Gordon to know that we're consistent.
Be consistent. You understand? We're not like him, inconsistent. You gotta be consistent, man. All right, I'm looking for something here. Folks, I want to look for this, because Caribbean Soul List sparked something in me that when he sparks something, you have to try to do it right away. And I can't search for that. I had to find out from these people who I could search for something inside of here, Tommy. That's so much, but I want to find it. You see, Tommy, when you have a runaway train, it can cause a lot of problems because you don't know what that fella will say yesterday. You just don't know. And in my estimation, answering the financial guru, I think Mrs. Kamla Possessor have to tread very carefully, very, very carefully with PEA. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Good evening again, Pro and Uncle T, everybody on the live.
Yes.
Something triggered earlier on today when I review what was going on with this pension business.
Yeah.
How they came and they just said that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just so mistake does happen, right?
Just like that.
Everybody does make mistake.
Everybody,
right?
Yeah.
But it's only one set of people that get forgiveness for mistakes. Here it is. A man once said, this property tax was dealt with already, and we're not going to do that. We're not going to introduce no property tax.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Years later, bow property tax in your tail. They come and they're telling you that there's a mistake. You understand?
Yeah.
Put them back in power now.
For them to make more
Give them
mistake.
a chance and put them back in power. They're going to win again,
Let them make more mistake. Put them back so they can make more mistake.
And then the pensioners will have to deal with the results.
Yeah, let them deal with the results. Let them deal with it. Let them deal with it. Put them back, yes.
The thing is, Professor, they're going to win again, And when they win again, this time, the population going to feel the hurt like they never feel it before.
Especially the seniors.
Yeah, let them old people and them who love the PNM, we love you so. They go take good care of you. You understand?
Mr. Intellectual.
I telling you,
I
just waiting to see. I just waiting to see what going to happen next year. If they feel that that pension that they're getting safe, or the grant that they're getting, not no pension, is a grant that they're getting. That grant, see if they take it away from them. They ain't gonna just give them a little bit of money, they're going to take all. This country don't have nothing again, It has no progress, it has nothing. So what do you think going to take place? They're going to take everything that you have, and then you're going to know what a dictatorship is about. All them people and them who supporting this kind of wickedness that's going on in the country right now ain't saying a word because it's their party.
Yeah.
You understand? If the UNC was doing that, the whole city would have burned down already,
Yeah.
Everybody would have been marching every day. But you see, the shoe not on the other foot yet, Like go on the next foot and you go see what going to happen. I don't want the UNC win at all. Between me and all you, I don't want the UNC win. I want PNM steady.
Nah.
Let these PNM people and them see what pressure is about.
Mr. Intellectual, I from afar, I know, I sorry. I can't take 5 more years of that. I really can't. I have to be honest with you. And listener, I not in the belly of the beast.
But bro,
I can't take 5 more years of that.
People want. You ain't hear these people and them down here. If that's what they want. Israel once said that when Samuel tell them, God say, only don't need a king, because they have a king already. God is the king. They said, nah, we want to be like the other nation. You understand? Well, let it be like Venezuela. Nah? That's the next nation that they're close to. If they like dictatorship, so and we done in one already. Let it continue. And we're going to see how all them fellas and them who rating up this party go enjoy it. Because when they hear it hit home by them, and they can't take the pressure, they can't open them out, you know.
Yeah.
In fact, they can't even open them out now because it hitting them home and they can't say nothing. They just have to sit down and defend the stupidness that's going on outside here. So you don't feel that they deserve that?
Yeah, but
Tell me.
Go ahead, Tommy.
At this time, instead of talking about increasing the grant,
they deserve the next 5 years.
Nah.
Then they're going to always pressure.
The way the cost of living going, they should be talking about increasing the grant. They're talking about finding ways to cut it. And
yeah.
While
how much money they borrow for next year? By next year March, they have no money, you know. According to the opposition, when they look at the books and things, and they watch what the money borrowing for, by next year March, that is it, you know.
You know, you are right. You know, this government told me they have no money, you know. Seriously, they run out of money, you know.
And they're gonna pay the parliamentarians and the prime minister.
That's different, Tommy. Come on, man. That's totally different. They have no money. They borrow so much. Listen, let me see what happens for Christmas. Let me see when people get paid for Christmas.
That's what I'm showing you guys. People just need to sit down and think. And if people conscious enough, they will see the foolishness that this government doing and they're going to do something about it. But no, it's the best thing after sweet bread, so let her eat it.
All right.
You don't think so?
Well, but Mr. Intellectual, we want to see the back of them. We want to sit down. We want them to go sit down on the bench for a decade.
Listen, I just point out something for you to think about, you know. You understand? Yeah. Because if that is the mentality of people and they don't want to think, maybe somebody should trigger it so that they could take a little introspection on what is happening and maybe come up with some solution. I want to hear what kind of solution that they could give this government so that we could progress forward. If anybody outside there on the chat could tell me what the PNM could do to make this country better, if they have the intellectual capacity to do that, let me see.
All right. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, man. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a blessed night, everybody.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah, reporter.
Yes, Mr. Walsh and brother Tommy again. Well, what I hear is the man who says he want the PNM to stay for the next 5 years. Is that what I was saying?
I think he was being sarcastic.
I had to be because I want to say this. Now, we in a country here, you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Oh, good. Now, we have an opposition here with 19 seats. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
correct. You're correct. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to. Sometimes they must be afraid to stop me and ask me anything, you know. And I don't want to be always talking. I want to draw a point here across to this place, these Trinidad and Tobago people, because you see, anytime we miss this time to move Dr. Rowley, we will mash up here. Now this woman have 19 seats. How much seat the PNM have, brother Tommy?
22.
How much?
22.
Okay. How far that is from 19? Look at the kind of destruction and damage this man do to Trinidad and Tobago, especially in the East-West corridor, the highest murder rate ever. And we wondering as a people if we should move the PNM. That should be the last thing on my mind right now. Our talks are supposed to swing in the direction of how we go build back Trinidad and Tobago when we move them next year. That's supposed to be the strongest point right now to motivate the government that's coming into office. Because I tell you, the kind of money this country owing and borrow, the opposition can't even tell you how to go pay it back yet. They don't want to talk them kind of talk. Trinidad and Tobago Guardian wouldn't tell the population that CNC3 wouldn't say that. They wouldn't say that to the population. Under the PNM with Dr. Rowley right now is the worst time ever in Trinidad and Tobago. And you businessmen who born and grow here, some of you all, because you all go around a certain table and eat with certain people, they're watching this country perish. I wonder if you always pull up Haiti. You feel Haiti was always so? You feel it's just so some of those African continent end up out there? You're all doing that to Trinidad and Tobago, the Calypso, soca, church music, nice beach, good weather, nice little landscape. That is all they're doing, you know. All who staying quiet and encouraging the media house to stay quiet and don't raise issues that's going to affect this young generation coming here. All these old people, you know, who run in here, you know, just like me, you know, we have a place to live for children and children and children to come, you know, only not mashing up here. So the only solution to Trinidad and Tobago problem is to remove Dr. Rowley. Don't care what the PNM do, they could come, kick, squeal, ball. And you know what I like about this country right now? The politicians have no say in the gangs and the communities. They have no say. And that is an act of God, because in Jamaica, the politicians steer the community with violence and crime, and they can't campaign, and they have to vote for this one, and they have to. That's not here, and that's not happening here. Because as I tell you, what the PNM campaigning on to go back into office? For sure, we know he tell we voting back, and we will get handled in 2025. We will get the belt released in 2025. Now, we don't hire you for 10 years already, you know. I want to live the plainest population for food. We don't hire you for 10 years, waiting and hoping that something good will happen. You go, we give you 15 years and then wait till 2027. Good night, people.
Tommy, let me play this thing here real quick.
Sense of pride of being in Trinidad and Tobago. Right now, people are lining up to leave this country because there is no opportunity here. And when we raise that in the parliament, when MP Rodney Charles raised that in the parliament that Guyana, Barbados is doing better than we by miles, instead of the Prime Minister acknowledging that he has work to do, he is saying, well, get the hell out of here. Go to Barbados. Go to Guyana. We want you here. Well, we want Keith Rowley out of government. That is what we want.
So, Caribbean Soul, that was for you. Yeah, I'm going to play some voice notes here. Hold on, Hold on.
Good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy. So, Mr. Washington, look how them PNM and them just lie here. So, Stuart Young hold a press conference today trying to defend this $1.3 billion that NGC lost, blaming it and saying that it died due to 2013 to 2015 when Kamala and them was there.
Yeah, KFC.
I can Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah. I get into the voice notes
Mr.
now.
Washington.
I get into the voice notes now.
Well, you hear me loud and clear now?
Yeah, yeah.
Again, I get a problem with carry my phone and data now. In my old base now, why my new base and I'll take it Ampere now, but
yeah.
So only Ampere a connection in the back here, flow actually cellular no connection in the back here, but Ampere underground now. So they might take a while before they come hook back up the internet, so right the data using.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Worship. You feel that mistake when they make with the host since everybody saying that mistake. Them do that first, that will do that to the worship.
I no mistake. No mistake.
Yeah, man?
Yeah, we hear you. That no mistake. That is evil and wickedness that they try to slide through.
They
and
were
they get
going
caught.
over them. The die-hard supporters, like the old ones were going like I PNM until they're dead.
Yeah.
So the come over there make a public cry, so that they retract that now, man.
Yeah, and they lie when they retract it too, eh? They lie when they retract it.
Yeah.
Lie.
Because majority, you know, the young people already go out and vote. It's them old citizens go out and vote with PNM until they're dead.
And imagine what they wanted to do to them people, boy. Them lucky. Them should be glad
Yeah.
that the UNC in opposition, you know. Them should be glad, you know.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for
Yeah,
them,
the opposition bring that to we there, you know.
it's all them PNM senior citizens would have been crying, but they go still support the PNM because they want to suffer peacefully.
I am a electoral saying very PNM when next 5 years. No, even a skyscraper, he business fixer.
Nah, we don't want them. You know, you were being sarcastic. You were being sarcastic.
And he make some good contribution. Don't put back that curse on me now, boy. Must say good night to Sadness and Nicolong and the Bitam, Tunji, Brooklyn.
Yeah, man.
And everybody.
Bless.
Mr. Washington, I look to listen. Mr. Washington, one more thing. I feel it's really the public servant who make that right now.
Well,
despite that whole situation today, you don't give them nothing on the pension for in the budget. I know you tell them about 20,000 in the bank. They can't get a pension.
Yeah, 25.
Mr. Washington meet me Donna Cox person and talk to she, you know. She's a real evil, wicked woman, you know. I cry out to she and text my public up till now. She didn't call me back. I look to understand, man.
Yeah, man, bless.
All right, KFC. Good night.
All right, let me finish this voice note here.
Good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy. So, Mr. Washington, look how them PNM and them just lie here. So, Stuart Young hold a press conference today trying to defend this $1.3 billion that NGC lost, blaming it and saying that it died due to 2013 to 2015 when Kamala and them was there. They went and signed some deal with China and stuff, and the PNM went and do some negotiation, and NGC had to take a loss. All right. So when it was time for question time, one of the media person asked him, what about 2020, when NGC make a loss of $2.1 billion? You know, he didn't have no response for that. All he say, died due to 2010 to 2015, and he ended off Friday.
Yeah. Caribbean, so you're correct. I watched the press conference with the Minister of Energy. Them fellas went back to 2013 when there was, I think, we played here $1.3 billion loss. But I asked myself, I said, but wait now, that new story talk about the loss in 2020 of over $2 billion under the PNM. But you see them that's really trying to fool people, boy. Them go, you know, he skip under them. There's a $2 billion loss, you know, Tommy. $2 billion, you know. And the man go back to 2013 when it was a $1.3 billion loss. And trying to fool the people with that. But it's a good thing they have other people who smart. I'm going to try to get a next voice. Yeah. By the way, Tommy, 2 pounds of Dane Khan, thanks for this. This is at Price Smart. Member selection roasted unsalted cashews, 32 ounces, $139.95. You hear that, Tommy?
I listen in, but it sounds kind of unbelievable.
Let me all right, when we come back, we will calculate that. I'm gonna play next voice note here. KFC have some voice notes here. Let me see if I can play them. Hold on, All right, let me play this one.
Hi, good night, Mr. Washington. Uncle Tommy, man. In my old home and a new home now, man. I was taking internet from Ampere, man. And down in the back here, with the Ampere working, but it have a lot of work to do. And I dig up because them underground. Flow, 3D cell. Nobody do have no connection in the back here with the Ampere, man. So I taking data that I coming in and out, man. So I got some problem with taking the program, man. Because you know that's why I use it is very slow, man. I mean that'll be buying can't put on my phone, man.
What on KFC in?
All right, man. Mr. Washington, man. They say they're blaming you, the public servant, to bring that wicked act among the old citizens and retract that statement, Mr. Washington. All right. Hi, good night, Mr. Washington. I will get me calling so, man, because I got a real problem. The service serial, man. I taking data, man. Every day I pull that kid on my phone, man. My Ampere service, they are real work to do, man. I had to dig up on them. I'm the only person who will Ampere my new home, man. My whole home, I should take that provider, man. So Mr. Washington, you're trying to say Philip Alexander is an agent of the PNM or what? To come later to make the UNC look bad or what? Philip Alexander don't try to mash jackass he see now. So Washington look understand. Put my voice note on them here, man. Bless.
All right, folks, we're gonna go for that break and we'll be right back. I have some videos for you guys. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook and X. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. You can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Remember, text and voice notes are welcome, and these are WhatsApp numbers.
So, Tommy, I want to get this here. Somehow, when I put this thing up here, I hope. All right. So, folks, I want you all to take a listen to this. Let's listen to this. Okay, hold on.
Suspensions by disqualifying them if they have $25,000 or more in savings is ridiculous and absurd. This adds to a long list of outrageous and shameless lies and shows that this AG has no respect for the public's intelligence. This AG has a history of lying and telling ridiculous stories. This AG is not mentally fit and intellectually able to be Attorney General. His suggestion that this was a mistake and his attempt to blame some unidentified public servant is preposterous. I want you to remember, this is his trademark. In the Piapo Airport court proceedings in Miami, the Attorney General lied on oath when he labeled himself a junior lawyer, when he in fact was a full lawyer representing former Finance Minister Whiteton in that airport matter. It was so embarrassing that the opposing attorneys called him out on his lie. In the end, Armour was disqualified from the matter, and the government had to hire a new law firm, which took millions of dollars down the drain. What was his excuse back then, his trademark? I think the government's attempt to do political damage control after they were caught trying to take away people's pensions by disqualifying them if they have $25,000 or more in savings.
See, Tommy? Yeah. When you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar, you gotta try something. Right? You gotta try something.
Yep.
Hold on, eh? Let's try this other one here. Hold on. All right, listen to this one.
The worst supporting actress, it is like a Netflix movie, Netflix fiction, when you go through what's happening. So then you had, with the AG, as he could have been the writer of the Netflix science fiction or fiction, and the worst supporting actress, the Honorable Minister, Donna Cox. The minister defended the close clause, and she sought to justify for the entire day, the whole of Monday, justifying. She never said it was a mistake. She only wake up on Wednesday morning and decide it was a mistake. She did not say it was a mistake. She was clear. The government's policy is that anyone with this $25,000 or more in savings did not deserve a pension and would not get one. The AG's attempt to shield her from questioning by the media will not work. It will not work. This fiasco has nothing to do with the tragic fire and the attempt by the Honourable Minister to use it as a convenient political excuse is disturbing and distasteful. How much lower can a person go to use that tragedy as an excuse for overseeing this and making a mistake? How much lower can you go? And then
Tommy, they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar and they're trying to make all kind of excuses. You know? I mean, this is like, I can't even find something to explain this to me. Because these are the most vulnerable people in your society. And yet they still tried it, man. And when they got caught, they come and lie to the public. Blatant lie.
Well, we have to be grateful that the opposition is not asleep.
But you have to be grateful. You have to be grateful. Because, you know, this would have been something that passed. The next thing you know, them poor pensioners suffering, you know. What goes through a person's mind, Tommy? To even, and Tommy, they missed it in 3 different occasions, you know. They had 3 different opportunities to pick it up and they missed it. They missed it. And then you have the AG coming to lie. Poor Donna Coxta feel sorry for she. I have an editorial on that, for them to go. 2 of them. But they ain't going nowhere. Them ain't going nowhere. Right? But I bet you, Tommy, if that was Kamala Prasad Processor, right, they would have been gone long time. They've been gone, and that is what you're supposed to do.
The fish doesn't rot from the tail.
A fish doesn't rot from the tail. Correct.
Because the head had to know what was going on.
He had to know what's going on. He had to know what's going on. Right? And he was there making excuses. Yeah? Let's get another one. Let's take another listen to this one. Hold on. What happened is that when these things come over.
But like Mr. the lecturer said, it was like property tax. The matter has been dealt with already.
Yeah, the matter have been dealt with. That matter have been dealt with. When we come back, we go hoist it on all you. Oh God, this thing only.
told us that since 2021, you had a policy. A policy. So 2020, you had a policy. 2023, you laid this cabinet note 18 months ago, and now you come to tell me you now discover a mistake. That again, I say, and to use the tragedy of a colleague as an excuse is disturbing and exceedingly distasteful. The bill was approved by the cabinet against the whole cabinet. Nobody saw it. It's only when I brought it to the attention of the public, then they saw it. Do they even read those cabinet notes? You really have to wonder that an entire cabinet is sitting around a table, not once, but twice. They sit first when the bill was brought to them in March last year. Then a subcommittee sits in the Finance and General Purposes, again, senior ministers. 2. 3, when it comes back on the day it was approved, the whole cabinet, the entire cabinet. And if the AG said he wasn't there, and the Prime Minister said they were not there, you had acting persons. Government continues. It doesn't stop if somebody disappears or goes abroad or passes away. There's an acting, I am told, I saw the Gazette just before I came up, the Gazette which says that on that day, the 9th, the Minister Stuart Young was acting for the Prime Minister, and Minister Camille Robinson-Regis was acting for the Attorney General. So this went through all of them. Nobody saw it. I say it was approved by Cabinet, laid in Parliament long before this fire. And that minister was defending it long before the fire. Indeed, this is a minister who is on record as saying people too greedy. I don't know if you remember that. People too greedy. The government has no shame. And every single pensioner will join with the rest of the nation in voting them out, so to keep their pension safe and secure. I would like Mohit to join me here for a minute and then I'll continue. This is to do with, this is not the first time that this government and this minister has attempted to take away monies from the most vulnerable. That had nothing to do.
Tommy boy, let me go back to the chat. I mean, all the evidence are there, you know, Tommy. All right, let me play some voice notes. Let me play some voice notes.
I wonder what Joseph has to say now.
Huh?
What Joseph has to say now.
Who Gordon Joseph? Nah, he didn't hear that. He didn't hear that. You think he hear that? He didn't hear that. Where Patty? Patty inside? Or she outside? Let's play this voice notes.
Hi. Lord Jack Gamble. For those who tune in late, good evening. Yeah. So the question was asked, why did I kick the dog at about age 6? I remember doing it. Yeah. I'm 62 now. Well, I did a lot of things, and kicking the dog was just one of them.
Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Good night, Mr. Washit.
Yeah.
Right now, I seen your uncle Tommy in a big way, you know. Right now, big for, yeah. A 55 inch, I take the program. But Mr. Wash,
55,
Mr. Washit, yesterday, me and my wife was moving. She went to by she union now. So we coming down there, so I said, I cut to my godmother, I see she there. And I go and see she the queen of talk. Good night, Aisha. So I go and see the boss. Like you recorded this song. Mr. Iber George now. I'm still gonna have to tell Mr. Iber George and the family. See, nice meeting at KFC. Yeah, me used to be killing me. So we take yeah, I have a cracker up now. So I make some good contributions. But Mr. Washit, you know, they blaming me for the fire with the good minister. She too lovely child passed away.
Who they blaming?
They blaming me because they say I be calling the
PNM.
program and fire burn this evil wicked PNM. And I see what go on now.
Oh God.
A woman calling the program and said to my father was calling and bowling fire burn the PNM, fire burn the PNM. Words are powerful.
Yeah. Words are powerful.
So they're blaming me for that. Blaming me. God seeing evil and wickedness going on under this PNM people and them they just taxing more tax. But for the PNM like them is still that's the tax for people are more shit.
Yeah. I think you're right.
To make people life more hard and that's so much crime and thing in this place, you know.
Yeah, it's like what we could do to make their life more miserable, boy. What we could do to them. Yeah. 25,000. You must have, if you have 25,000 money in your bank account, we take away your pension.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, look, I see a young lady. I go and tell my kids Scotland office. I see a young lady there with 3 children. Every time she go there, she didn't get letter to go and get work. Up to now, the young lady didn't get work. I see she going about it. You don't have to look any father work. Nothing at all. So she said she go down to take her lamp and to tell her she not any less and all kind of thing. And there's that problem. And them like to set up people suffer in this country, you know.
You only matter be unless they get a hamper. That's sad,
And
man.
plenty people in the constituencies, they're suffering in silence by Mr. Washington, boy.
Correct. Yep.
I hope they wake up and see what's going on. You know.
I think they're waking up, you know. After this pension fiasco.
You see that statement when they made it? They made that statement to provoke the citizens that most citizens and them. They don't wake up and vote on the PNM. I love to listen, man.
Yeah, man, bless. I'm going to continue with this voice.
Hi. Lord Jack Gamble. For those who tune in late, good evening. Yeah. So the question was asked, why did I kick the dog at about age 6? I remember doing it. Yeah, I'm 62 now. Well, I did a lot of things. Kicking the dog was just one of them. I used to enjoy taking a grain of corn and dada, stay upstairs and throwing the corn down to feed the fowl. I would make sure he don't see me. Pick up one grain, make a hole in it, tie a piece of thread onto the corn, and just enjoy seeing the fowl pick the corn grain, swallow it, and I will just pull it back out of its throat. Pull it back out. That corn grain will drop on the ground, and that fowl will pick that up again, and the process will be repeated. I don't know how many times. You ever heard to talk about fowl brain? Huh? Okay. So the dog was there, a piece of whatever take over me, and I drop one kick on the dog, one volley, and it gone so. Why? The only thing I could come up with is Proverbs 22. Proverbs 22 talk about foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction will drive it far from him or her. I hope that settled the question. Sometimes I will go and take in a movie if I had the time and the space. No problem. Home, I take in a little comedy and think, I like my comedy because I know it's not real. Yeah, but I just want to see, how they structure things and so on. All right? And sometimes on a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, on a Sunday, I also just taking a different kind of movie because it is one set of deliciousness. Yeah, not necessarily by the host. You understand? In some cases, with the host endorse. Because not too long ago, not only me, so many of us would have looked, listen, yeah, man dragging coffee, who should be locked up, who should be put in prison. Eh? I don't think I had to read and spell for you. And today, watch them now. People want to know how come, why I had to say about Obika. I have said it already. I believe stay where you are. Fix your bloody party. Unless it's a case of where you're really not getting the traction. You definitely don't want you. Well, then bust it right out. You understand? But don't be jumping like a jumping jack, because you could end up in a position where you hurt yourself and or others. Okay? So the beat goes on. Some people frightened, they say the PNM go in. They're frightened. You think Gordon care? You think I care? Because I have lived under all these different governments. I hear since before they put white line in the road. All right? And because of the God that I serve and how much He love and care for me, He take care of my needs. I don't have to depend on no government for anything. But it have who I endorse and support based on the good things that they do. The bad things, I stand against it. I stand against it. I believe PNM is responsible for that heavy load of gambling that this country went into. Yeah, and as an ex-gambler, I am extremely disappointed. I can't do nothing about that. You understand? I know I'm not going to put my finger to tobacco who were there before and make a mess of things. Yeah, help us to be where we are now.
So, folks, let me go back to the chat. On the screen, you're going to see that's my editorial, Tommy, on calling for the resignation of AG Harper and the Minister of Social Development. But let's go to the chat first. Caribbean Soul, Volsang, I saw it. Kizzy, welcome. Good night to Uncle Tommy and Aunt Sam, Auntie Diana. Season greetings to everyone in the village. Only love The Belmont midfielder was sitting on the bench says Kamala only studying the seat. That's why they cut off them toes for excess drinking. For me, your friend Patty came in. Patty, good night. Gordon Joseph says, if you were on when he spoke about movement, I said one should stay and try to fix where they are. Maybe someone can send you that info if you are up. Okay. Patty says, good night, Tommy on Wall Street. Wayne Bozier. What is that, Tommy? Bozier? Hi, Bozier. Wayne, where you joining us from? PNM Latrine Fly. Patty says Wall Street. And with what KPB said, it will be a repeat of the PP government. Okay. All right. The Belmont midfielders sitting on the bench saying, I know blasted PNM. They just push too much hate. Why you just push too much hate? What hate is that you talking about? Kizzy said the next on the list in 2025 is a food shortage coming soon because of lack of forex. Okay. Caribbean Social Worship. But what's funny is the whole program was based on what degree you need to be a professor. Oh God. Yeah, but all I just say, Tommy, what you saying about stray dogs again?
They don't back at every cardo that passes by.
Okay, yeah. Caribbean Soul. You just have to leave. You just have to lead them, eh? You know? Well, songs say like Donna doze off. Too much Christmas work. No, she's still here. Rasta Jack, welcome. That fella fight for a rape a man, prime minister, who impregnated a girl of school age. The Belmont midfielder sitting on the bench say, Rasta Jack, you're back in Wall Street. Let them know when last you pay NIS. Okay. Volsang says, Walls, they are so used to being abused that they no longer see it as much. Okay. Oh, God, boy. Volsang and a thesis, boy.
But Ginger.
Yeah, but Ginger. Ginger, that is a thesis day, boy. Yeah, we know of the government. We know of the people. We know of the people. PNM nothing. Rowley nothing. Just so that say Wall Street is not Thackeray, it's Talkery. Oh God. Tommy, look, your friend just come. PNM folks, Wall Street, you love UNC so much. PNM industrialized Trinidad, created a manufacturing section, proposed a smelter plant for Trinidad, now a proposed dragon gas project, all of which revenue generation for Trinidad. List one revenue project UNC created for Trinidad and Tobago. All right, don't worry. We go list it for you. Folks, list just one, one project, one revenue project UNC created for Trinidad and Tobago. Let me show PNM Fox. One, all right. You know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna do this. Give me free revenue. And I'm gonna use this word, free revenue projects. The government of Trinidad and Tobago created between 2010 and 2015. All right? All right. Government of Trinidad, the PP government. I put PP government. I put that. Okay. Okay. So, you see, them PNM people, listen, go to the Titans of Democracy or go to the pastor with the internet search engine, right? And ask them kind of question. So you want one, right? Here's one. The Phoenix Park Industrial Estate Expansion, right? The project aimed to enhance the industrial capacity of Trinidad and Tobago by expanding the existing industrial estate. It was designed to attract foreign investment and boost local manufacturing capabilities, right? The Couva Children's Hospital and multi-training facility. The National Gas Company pipeline expansion. You want some more PNM folks? Created it? You say created it? Eh? You want some more? Boy, you better go somewhere else with that. Tommy, you see how quick you just had to get them this stuff?
Yep.
You think he on the pastor with the internet search engine number. Yeah, Volsang, you're right. So the idea of a black man reaching is more important how many blacks he stepped on and stepping on. You're correct. Absolutely correct. For them, the most important thing for them is that a black man is the prime minister. And it stops right there. That is it. That is it. Philip just waiting to undermine Kamala once they get through. Boy, man.
She could put things in place right up front.
Yeah. Slimy, welcome. Where you joining us from, Slimy? Slimy, boy. I kind of worried about that name, you know. He racist. Just at Wall Street, PNM does put its horse before the cart. No, listen what happened. You see with that situation with Donna Cox and the AG? Once the toothpaste is out of the tube, you can't put it back in. That is it. The president of TNT is a waste of time. She's a puppet. Robert says, good evening, Wars. I don't think the PNM is unpopular. I believe it is disliked. Tommy, I have my feelings about that. What do you say?
All I have to say is that everybody follows the leader.
If the leader is unpopular, what does that mean? If the leader, listen, if people want to see the back, but you see, this is the problem. If the leader is oppressing people in the country and oppressing people, and people want to see his back, they want to see the back of the party that he's leading to as well. They don't just want to see his back. Boy, let the PNM go and sit down on the bench. Eh? Let them sit down on the bench for a decade. Patricia says PEP will be the end of the UNC. No, I don't think it will be the end of the UNC. That I could call she boy. That caring lady, Mrs. Kamala Prasad Besessa, she understand what she doing. She understand. Oh God. PNM only know to lie thief. Oh God. Trinidad will never recover the PNM win in 2025. Under Rowley, boy, I'm telling you. That was the purpose of those parties joining. None of PEP policies were adopted by the UNC. I am telling Mrs. Kamala Prasad, the assessor, trudge very carefully with Philip Edward Alexander. Trudge carefully. Yeah? Because you go wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden he's singing a different song. Yeah, the AG lied in the court in Miami. Yeah. Full song say I'm concerned if we recover after the last 9 years. Yeah. We go fix it. We go fix it. Yeah. Patty said, Soul, what a Bika to say about what he was told behind closed doors was worse than what he said about the PNM. Gordon Joseph said, Wall Street does make mistake. Okay. Monty Steele, welcome. Question to Gordon Maloney. What is the status nowadays with Inshan Ismail? Like he gone hiding? Almost all the unfortunate development taking place. No one hearing from him. Okay. I hear from PNM Fox. PNM Fox. Oh, we get your answer. What happened? Yeah. What dispute we answer now? You ask me for one, we get 3. All right, PNM Fox. Here it is. For me, PNM Fox just ask you a question, right? And we answer it, right? Correct?
That's correct.
I want to ask PNM Fox one question. PNM Fox, over the last 9 years, give me one socio-economic statistics where black people are at the top. One socio-economic statistic, PNM Fox. Patty, you can help him. Gordon Joseph can help him. The Belmont midfielder sitting on the bench can help him. And whoever else want to help him, help him. I'm looking for one socio-economic statistic under Prime Minister Rowley over the last 10 years, 9 years, however you don't call it, where black people or the black population is at the top of the socio-economic ladder. Looking for one. PNM Fox, the clock is on you now. You ask us for one, I give you 3. Right? I get you a hat trick. You ask for one, I get you 3. I want one from you now. Let me see. You're on the clock. It's now 8:32 p.m. Let me see if you can find one before 9 p.m. tonight. One. Only want one. One. I'm looking for one PNM Fox. One. Patty try and help him. I know, Robert. I know. Maybe your brother could. Robert Nesbitt, you could try and help him too. Caribbean Soul, maybe you could help him too. Oh, Mr. Intellectual, I think you might be able to help him too. Or let's try and help him now. We want to help him. The country needs a leader who acts for the regular man and woman. That leader has to wake up every day with the average man. Robert, 100%. Full 100. Caribbean Soul Intellectual, I was saying the same thing, but it's only PNM people experience that difficult times. Okay, here's PNM Fox. You're living in America, but you cannot take 5 more of that. You like too much BS. Well, 5 more what, Tommy?
PNM.
Oh, 5 more the PNM. Oh, yeah. Nah. The people in Trinidad? Nah. No. They can't take 5 more years. 5 more years at Prime Minister Rowley. 5 more years, boy, of that evil and wickedness. Nah. 2025 a loan have to be paid in the middle of that. 5 years, 2 loans have to be paid, and one on the eve of 2030 election. The country do not need a leader who is for the wealthy or for their friends. There are different times, and more is required of the leaders. Okay. The line in Aishasha's song, let's do this, man, let's do them. And as such, it didn't fail in doing so. Legalize Bitcoin. Okay, no. They want to do that. They want to have a cashless society. Okay. Not yet. Question to Patricia. Question to Patty. What is the status with contracting insurance? Do you know? Nowadays, no one is hearing from him amongst all the important events taking place. KBP can't command the majority. Okay. Wall Street play why he left the UNC now. Now, I know that one. Senator Mena. I know that one. I know I didn't want to talk about Rowley. I that one. Trini JD, welcome. Where you joining us from? Rowley and this PNM treat our country as though they are not from Trinidad. They rape our country. All right, Licky asks it again, Tommy. List one revenue project UNC created for Trinidad and Tobago. We list 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We waiting on him.
You're saying listening.
Yeah, I like you listening. Yeah. How is a bill made? Most bills are drafted by public servants on behalf of a minister and formally approved by the government before they are introduced into parliament. Boy. Lucky Lal, welcome. Wall Street, how could you be teaching business finance at a university? I mean, I ever say I teaching business finance?
These fellas don't listen.
You ever hear me say I teaching business finance?
No, you teach global business.
Thank you so much, Tommy. Thank you so much. With them, you know, boy, them fellas just expose themselves too much, you know. Where you get that from? Where you get that from? But you know, you even expose yourself more. He said, I'm not a professor. But then you ask him, what can we teach you business finance? That's what you do. Oh, God. You know, them fellas just expose, you know. Oh, God, boy. Wait now, Mr. SC is locked on. Okay. I mean, I wonder if you're talking about the Belmont midfielder, boy.
Yeah,
Question
that
to
is.
Mr. Intellect. Huh?
Belmont midfielder is
so?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does be locked on. Yeah. The Belmont midfielder with just sitting on the bench. Okay, I think Mr. Intellectual got to answer that for you. KFC says, man, so much that I'm feeling cool like I was in the US. He said, man, yeah. What's up, man? Mr. Intellectual said, do you believe that the PNM has the intellectual capacity to move the country forward, create new revenue streams, reduce crime, improve the healthcare? No. Brian John SC, I thought he was a SC, but now he is a medical practitioner, stating that Kamala should cut out. Son, don't worry, husband, a doctor and consultant to take care of yourself and get some gingo. What make you think all pensioners are poor? Did I say all pensioners are poor?
Nobody said that.
I said all pensioners are poor? Oh, boy. I mean, after 18 months, party want to blame the opposition for what the PNM should have figured out months ago. You see what I say? Oh, God, boy. Okay. Wait. I didn't believe this. No, not this one yet. Robert Statistics Online. Yes, the NC did way better than this PNM, and I believe the UNC was still there. We would have seen more huge development. Look at this, Tommy. Read that there, Tommy. Your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Even he calling out Gordon Joseph. Wait. Nah. Good. I ain't see that fella answer yet, nah? I ain't see your answer yet.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Handsome. Good night, Mr. Tommy again.
Good night.
Mr. Handsome, I can't believe Foxes, them and them defending that 25,000 and if they get pension or don't get pension. I can't believe that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what is the percentage of young people right now working, right? If they stop this pension, right? If these people who are going to be 65 and have a little bit of savings in their account and they're not getting pension, what percentage of the population would be able to take care of their family and their grandparents? Because if you look at what's going on in Trinidad right now, there's a whole lot of people stealing food, people begging, and all this going on. I want Patty and Foxes and them give people, because if you watch the percentage of people working in Trinidad, a large percent working for minimum wage, you know. And I would like them, if the PNM really do this and stop this pension from all new pensioners coming up and say who have a little 25, 30,000, there is no money. There is no money. And if I want to know how much of them could support the grandparents till they die and their family. You see, these people them don't think, Mr. Hanson and Mr. Tommy.
Right.
They you know what them looking at a few simple majority who may be collecting pension on false pretense, but that happening all over the world. So you can't paint a broad brush and think just because somebody had 20, 30, 40, 50,000. 50,000 in Trinidad, that is no money. You could buy with that.
Correct.
How long you think that will last when you have to be paying bills and all that, and the expenditure is 5,000 for the month?
Yep.
How long 50,000 gonna last somebody who retired from working? And these foxes, some of them supporting that.
Think about if it's 25,000. 25,000 ain't gonna last. You have 25,000 in your bank account, and you're a senior citizen.
Yeah, so kind of low, Mr. Hanson.
Yeah. If you have 25,000 in the bank and you're a senior citizen, that could evaporate in no time. Something happened to you.
6 months that done.
I'm telling you, that gone through.
That gone. But you know what I would like? I don't want to wish bad on people in Trinidad, yeah, but I want the PNM to see all who work, just like how we will be paying Social Security, yeah, how much you work for and it is calculated. And we see how much pension they will get when they retire. Hey, these people wake up and understand which past PNM government interfered people pension. When money try to make it turn into a grant, UNC come and change that back and say it cannot be a grant. I know from the time they started call everything a grant. You could play with
you could take it away anytime. You could take it away. It's a grant. You could take it away.
Anytime. So look on the sense long as Tommy.
Bless. Tommy, Robert. All right, let's take this call. Reporter, welcome. Reporter.
Yes, my brother again, brother Tommy too. And KFC, everybody who listen. Now the brother who's speaking about the 25,000 in the bank. When I hear that, the first thing run to my mind, the gods sent Dr. Rowley party mad. They went mad because that talk, see that ain't go long going to get in the community, you know.
Yeah.
Some of these houses and them as grandparents handling the situation around this thing, you know. You know that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you hearing me, Wall Street?
Yeah, loud and clear. We hearing you.
Okay, right? So this is one of the pieces of madness that take place. Right now, I'm telling you, they see the 3 days before the election in this country, the PNM might even wait. They might even wait for results. They might wait. They might try to run away. They will try to run away because I tell you, things ain't going to get better with their wrong. They use up all the usefulness already as a political party, especially under Dr. Rowley reign. The PNM is going to take a deep sleep for a very, very long time for what Dr. Rowley do. Now, I want to tell you something. You see the generation of children between the age of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, they will never forget Dr. Rowley.
The country will
and the
never
PNM.
forget Dr. Rowley.
This I'm a PNM.
The whole country
They
will
will
not forget Dr.
never.
Rowley. The country wouldn't forget Dr. Rowley.
Uh,
The whole
but let me tell
country.
you something. I tell you what's going. Let me tell you, we operating right now with our country with a full cemetery, you know. People not burying 6 feet here again, you know. They don't have that here unless we own a spot for years and somebody in the family in there for a long time, like in Laperouse and them places. You're from down here, you and brother told me, all them know that the man contaminated the country. The people cannot wait to remove him. They cannot wait to remove him. Don't care what they do or they try. You know, right now I feel that they're bound to bring observers say the way this population waiting on Dr. Rowley. The waiting, the man entering, God done send them mad already. Notice the man on the door of an election and his arrogance is still up high, 100% arrogant.
Yeah.
Look what he did last week on the media station in our media house here to our reporter here.
Yep.
Look how we get on with the man. He ain't even realized he is a servant to the man that he was talking to. He's a public servant. Them forget them as public servant, but here and just remember now, the last 9 months out of the 5 years, they just remember they're coming to serve. They want to serve. All now they're playing king and queen. It's king the playing and queen for we. So there's no hope. I like how they call us keeping issues in the forefront. Don't ever ease up on them. We're going down to the wire with them with that. They're not going to buy you out. They're not going to sell you out. And I want the opposition to know this. I want to say it. You see the machinery that every political party have. If the UNC machinery get the if it didn't come across the East-West corridor properly, the PNL will use that opportunity to slide back into office. I want to tell you all that Mr. Naked, Wayne, Mark, and then Roberts, all these powerful players in the UNC. Ms. Kamala Prasad says, I know you will just have a portion of people as a machinery for the party. Where I is, if that machinery, which is in the East-West corridor, I on the East-West corridor, if that machinery only focus on St. Joseph alone, and Sandy Grande alone, and La Hopeta Paro alone, all they had to focus from Shagaramas to Toko, get the information out, because once the information out properly, now I want to tell them something again. All the talk we will be talking on talk show, the TV, the radio, the PNM propaganda machinery. It's that people don't hear nothing going on in politics in this country. All they do is go and vote because that day is a voting day. They get time off from work to go and vote, so they go and vote, and they just go and vote blindly. So this is why I tell the machinery of the UNC, you have to bless the East-West corridor properly, and you cannot use no Vex PNM. You can't use no Vex PNM. All they get licks with that in 2020 is a Vex PNM crew all they had, and hoping songs and music would get this thing through. No. Remember what you all did in 2010, Mr. Dukaran. Remind them. Because you in this country, I don't hear you at all, Mr. Dukaran. You know my voice very well, and they know me very well. Mr. Vernon Dilemma, all these people who will be listening, we don't forget all they hear when we don't let we down. Dr. Rowley use up all his usefulness, show me how arrogant he could be as a leader. The country have its highest murder rate ever in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Where we going with Dr. Rowley and then both of them still. Good night, brother Walsh. We're still locked on here.
Bless. All right.
Yeah, good night.
For me, I want to go to this year real quick, and I want to go back to something. Hear what PNM Fox says. The Phoenix Park Industrial Estate in Trinidad and Tobago was developed by the Beijing Construction Engineering Group, BCEG. The park's development began in January 2019 and was completed in January 2024. Let me tell PNM Fox something. PNM Fox, go to the budget statement of 2015. It was on September 8, 2014, presented by the Honorable Larry Hawaii, Minister of Finance and the Economy. You don't know what you're talking about. You want to make like if you're intelligent. Go to it and see for yourself. You're just making up stuff. But let me come back to something here. I want to come back to this here. Robert, this is so accurate, eh? And you put up two accurate statements. I want to go. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat and put it in send your voice notes. Walls, they don't know that children in the US pay $53,000 a year to hear you talk. They don't know that. They are getting you for free 4 days a week. Robert, you are 100% correct. 100%. But let me go even further. Let me add our next one. Listen to this one. Boy, Robert on the ball tonight. Also, they don't know that Uncle Tommy was a computer programmer for ABC, CBS, and the US federal government. They think you are all like them. And we don't broadcast these things. We don't broadcast these things, Tommy. Let me take this call. Yeah, KFC. You're going back in the tunnel. You're going back in the tunnel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, Mr. Washington.
Yeah. You're going back.
I was here, my good friend, report. Talking about the place is
KFC had a call back. You're breaking up. Ulrich, where you been, boy? Welcome. Folks. Now, if you all didn't know, PNM Fox asked a question for one. Let me go back. One, and we gave him 3 things, revenue generating projects between 2010 2015. We gave him 3. We asked him for 1 socioeconomic statistics under Prime Minister Rowley where black people are at the top. 1. We asked him for 1. We haven't received it yet. Maybe Patty, you want to help him? Look. Yeah. And it's the pro. You want me to spray in my brain? Oh God. Yes, Patty. He asked for 3 revenue generating project. You know what that is, Patty? He didn't say, he said revenue generating. And he asked for 1. I gave him 3. I asked him for 1. He didn't give me 1 yet. He go give me 1 before the night done. He give me 1 before the night done. Nadia, pleasant night to you, Wall Street. You know, this guy's, Tommy, Wall Street, how come you don't have Dr. Lebon in front of your name but you call yourself Professor Wall Street? Oh boy. Father, please put a hand.
He knows everything.
Yeah. Ulrich said, great is the PNM and they shall no longer prevail. Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, good day, Mr. Washington. Uncle Tommy. Today is crunch time and closing hours there.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Washington, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying my good friend reporter was spread out for the UNC when he's in the corridor.
Yeah.
But we try with them 5 years. They was getting the apartments clean, rubbish prickle up on time. I part of it down there, set that rubbish, color me orange. They was getting work around Christmas time to maintain the buildings. Who get good work in the government, who work in the agency, and the photo that
yeah.
they're gonna vote the PNM and give them nothing for so much years. What should you kind of think in there? But what people are already voting in this West corridor for? Because that's a black man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm vote for.
Look,
that's it.
Look, we will break down You look at the breakdown by Just there. Me see no tire shop. Me see no go street. Me see nothing there. And there's a P&M Shangle Wall Street.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But look kind of new hole here. I seen business, new groceries open up. Postadi Full King open up yesterday. Talk about traffic. They giving out toys and all kind of thing in there. And they putting beat-up sealers over on the other side there. Strong P&M and nothing at all, boy. And we have a black man. What the black man doing for the black brothers and sisters to uplift them? To make their life more miserable.
Suffering
We'll
them.
put $2 on a CPEP, $2 on your RP.
Suffering them.
And you take a big razor pay and back pay and all kind of thing. And you making sure and fix your friends and family. And you, when you leave office, you happy and laughing at people. Election time, you come in and throw out all the crumbs on the ground. People running by Scotland office, get a little hungry hamper, butter, bread, and all them kind of things. So the hamper government, or the devil go and people them to go and vote for. So I watch it over last night and all every trouble safe like this evil, wicked P&M by. I don't like them by worship, but I grew up in a P&M shop and I know all the shit that people by like dog. I gone by.
Yeah. And let me say this, Tommy, what is the quote you just said that do not look down on another person unless you say that quote again, Tommy? You always say that.
Do not look down on a person unless you give them a hand up.
Yeah, and that is why, Tommy, I don't push credentials because I know where I came from.
And we socialize different in the United States.
Yes, and important that you don't have to have a degree to be successful.
Exactly.
Billionaires in this world who don't have no degrees, none, zero.
They've never been to university.
Never been to university. Never been to the front door of a university.
Never saw the entrance.
So I'm not looking on at nobody who don't have a degree, who don't even have a high school diploma. My mother didn't have a high school diploma. How I gonna look down on somebody who don't have a high school diploma when my mother didn't have a high school diploma? How I gonna do that?
I know plenty of Trinidadians here in the United States who never even been to high school and were extremely successful.
Correct. I will be a hypocrite if I do that. I could never do that. Never me looking on at nobody. Yeah? You could be an entrepreneur and making more money than me. And you as an entrepreneur, you have no degree. Degrees is just, listen. It sometimes it's not all about the degree. Yeah? Robert, you have plenty of food too. That homeless man could get. Trinidad not even throwing away the bone on the KFC meat. And we biting up all that. Fox is now saying talking nonsense. Just showed us that Kamala is down to earth person. That's why she care about the poor people. Yeah, she's a down to earth person.
Fox Islam seems to know everything.
But yeah, he know everything. And he, Tommy.
And would you believe that's the biggest problem in Trinidad and Tobago? Well, Trinidad, not Tobago. That
Tommy, and
too many people know too much, and yet they know nothing.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know that they don't know. And if you tell them that they don't know, they don't want to know that they don't know. Even though you tell them that they don't know. And sometimes they know that they don't know, but they don't want to know that they don't know. Right? They do not PR, they have to do better. They are not doing enough. You're wasting my time. Yeah, what you say? Wall Street, you are wrong. Fox is correct. Okay. Okay. You want me to show you it on my phone? Huh? You want me to show you on my phone? Watch. That is the budget statement right there. Look, you see it? Patty, you could see that? That is the budget statement. You see it right there? It's on my phone. The budget statement is wrong. Oh, you know what? Maybe they make an error in it. Like how them just make that error. It's right there. The tree you give under the UNC is wrong. Okay. Okay. Watch. Look here. Watch them. Watch it here. Look here, you see? Sorry, no, you can't see that. Tommy, hold on. I'm going to go solo there for a minute.
Go brave.
Okay, hold on. Go play that Monday. Okay, no boy, the screen. Yeah, you see this? You see that right there? That's the tree right there. You see them? Look it right there. It's on my phone. You see? Look right there. Patty, you see that? That is it right there. Folks, we're gonna go for a quick break and we'll be right back. I'm gonna bring Tommy back in. All right, we'll be right back. Stick and stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington U on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Pat, you want me to call Kamala Prasad Besessa? Fox Islam is not a man you can fool. But you ain't answered the question yet. Answer the one question we asked you now. I answer the question you asked me. Answer the one question we asked you. You neither party could answer it. Answer that question before we go. We know all that. But why? What? Anyway. Or she can put to rest by putting up his certification. Oh, God. I don't know. Closing comments. You gave none. You were talking nonsense. Okay. Go to the budget that was read in September 2014 by Larry Hawaii. Go and you will see. Go and see for yourself. Yeah? All right, folks. Robert, you are correct. This is not about looking and talking like you have education. This is about the love for the people. And that's exactly correct. This is not about education. As far as whatever you have, this is about educating the people. And you have a love for the people for us to come here 4 days a week to do this. 4 days a week. By the way, next Thursday, Tommy, I have to tell you this. Next Thursday, I wouldn't be here because I'm going to a show with my wife. So, you know, when the wife talk, you have to listen.
We can take off his Boxing Day.
Right. So folks, Boxing Day, we wouldn't be here. Next Thursday, we wouldn't be here. That's Boxing Day. Right? So, you know, I have to go to a show on that day as well.
It's my mother's birthday.
Oh, that's your mom's birthday. Okay. My closing comment. Let me get this here. Hold on. Wow, I have so much of things in here, but I even get to play half of these. Okay. Hold on.
Today is Thursday, Father, December 19th. I place this day in your hands, knowing that everything I am and everything I have comes from you. Thank you for the gift of life, for the light of this new day that reminds me of your faithfulness, and for the certainty that your presence will be with me every moment. Lord, I consecrate this day to you. Guide my steps with your wisdom, illuminate my thoughts with your truth, and fill my heart with your love. May I be an instrument of your peace, spreading kindness and hope wherever I go. Strengthen me in the face of challenges and renew my courage to face whatever comes. Remove all restlessness, fill me with faith, and pour out your grace on my plans. May your mighty hand be present in every detail of this day. Thank you for being my shelter, my sustainer, and my strength. I trust in you completely. In Jesus' name, I place this Thursday in your hands. Amen. God.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Take risks. If you win, you'll be happy. If you lose, you'll be wise. Never look down on a man unless you're giving him a hand up. I always say, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become the change you want to see. But if when you look in that mirror, you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Love you all. Be safe. See you on Sunday, God willing. Till then, good night.
Wall Street, they didn't check the start and finish date. Okay. All right. PR, you know what I'm saying in your heart. Okay. Let me see if there's any voice notes, closing voice notes. Okay, let me see. All right, here comes one here.
Yeah, good night again, Mr. Anson, Mr. Tommy. Blessings to you guys, blessings to your family, blessings to all the callers, all the texts, everybody in line. Blessings to you guys, family. You guys be safe. Till we meet again on Sunday. Mr. Anselm, if these people put back in PNM in 2025, you know where's a baby first word? Would they won't be saying papa, no? They'll be saying hamper. Hamper. Hamper.
Let's see this one.
My closing comment. Thanks for the laughter. That's a good form of medication. Yeah, but we had some serious moments. Yeah, we had some good contribution. Patty, keep going up and forward. Yeah? Well, I don't know what the PNM people will say. But if I was PNM, I would have been saying, go to the website. You're too lazy. If you go to the government website, you'll see everything and you won't have to come here and ask them kind of question that way. You're just looking to, no matter how people respond to that question, no matter how, there is always something. I experienced it already. You understand? But say what? That is how it is. That is how it is. 10 and 11 is 20. You understand? So the beat goes on. Hear what? Let me forget this thing now, boy, about the party now, boy. But then again, yellow lady say party first. Let me start to think country now. You see, if we think in country, anybody who do stupidness, we will come down on them to fix it, or we fixing them. If we think in country. But if we only think in party, we go say it's okay if them do it. But you see these over here, nah, pressure in the tail. Oh gosh, look, I gone. Yes, have a God night, folk. Don't forget to pray. God look forward to hearing from you because he always wants to speak to you too through his word.
Okay. Capitan says, good night, Gordon. Your pension safe. Okay. Mr. Intellectual says, closing comment, repent, God will grant you wisdom. Patty says, Robert Nesbitt, Trump care about people too. Don't be fooled by nice words, eh? I read that fella closing comment already. Yeah, KFC.
Closing comment, Mr. Watch that Uncle Tommy, man.
Go ahead, man.
Mr. Watch it.
Yeah.
And Uncle Tommy, Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year to you and the family, man.
Yeah, man.
Same to you, bro.
Same to you and the family.
Yeah. But Mr. Washington, with that statement, I had told man they call in Bruce Wayne program and say, well, look at the old people and them that he was really crying out and thinking that I feel the hear told man cry and retract the statement
But-
to make where try to take
but-
away the pensioners' money.
But KFC, a yellow birdie told me that Tolman Company might be on the restricted list, you know. I know how true it is, eh? A yellow birdie was not a red birdie, It wasn't yellow, it was red. A red birdie was
Yeah.
to me. Tell me, he company might be on the list too, but ask him for me now. Tolman, yeah, ask him.
CPF contract, we think you know see different CPF contract. You
But
know,
ask him
Mr.
if he
Washington.
company on the list now.
I do I work for Carnival here, him tell him I see family.
KFC?
None of your family members UNC, only family members PNM. I say, well, I that UNC. I don't know them in both, should I call you?
KFC? If you got a chance, text me the name of your company. Let me see it on the list. They say your company might be on the list. Yeah, man.
Last night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy, and all the viewers who locked on.
Good night, KFC.
I just talk about my internet, Mr. Wash it proper.
Yeah.
I'm going to break it up in that. I'm going to break it up in that time. Man.
Bless.
No job, bless no man, cause God is the boss.
All the time.
Bless.
Yeah. Yeah, Tommy. I was gonna say something, eh? All right. I ain't see no more closing comments here. Oh, wait. Let me see this. Yeah, just see this coming in.
My closing comments, brother, was straight to the brother who talk about the person who talk about party first. Bro, like PNM talk by. Come off the radio with that foolish talk by. Like PNM thing by. And the PNM coming in and kind of shop it talk by. Too much of damage done here, boy. We had to move them by.
There we go. All right. All right. Tommy, you have anything you want to go out with, man?
Appreciation.
All right, cool. Folks, good night. See you guys later.
All man strive to be happy. Relentless search for luxury. In search of peace and happiness, the human mind wouldn't rest. A constant nag within we soul, demanding respect from the world. We get the urge in different form, but luxury is the norm. Money is very essential, but can't buy peace of mind at all. We still like dogs without a bone, if we have the money alone. Because appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because importance, if we are trying to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. The feeling has no barrier. Race and class doesn't matter. Once you are alive, you in the game. You do anything to get a good name. Some wealthy men turn to suicide. Can't find food to feed their pride. The aged and crippled in the ring to be like a king. Children become delinquents for lack of love from their parents. That's why appreciation is most important to man. Appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. Solution to bad industrial relations. Employees will gladly do their pay and do the job half the way. When workman feeling unwanted, the working spirit is daunted. He comes on the job and fool around. Production going down. Just make him feel significant. You get him do anything you want. A pat on the back is the best move for relations to improve. Appreciation based on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously.